What's up guys, Barry Gaming back here with some more Raid Shadow Legends, and today we're going to be talking about a hero that I originally picked on my first ever account. However, this time around I did go with Kale. I definitely feel like Kale is by far the better hero. However, we have gotten a bit lucky and we did manage to summon for Gaelic. We basically have 2 of the 4, and actually I think we might even have more of those starter rare champions that are actually still pretty solid in the game. Now, one thing with Gaelic, he's not anywhere near as good as the poison damage and everything that you have for bosses versus Gaelic, but he does have some places where he does perform much better. Campaign, he is absolutely amazing. He's probably like a 4 out of 5 star type hero, A tier if you want to call it by the tier list. But there's one place that I'm really struggling with our type of team right now, and he's going to help an immense amount, and that is going to be against the Fire Knight. So as you guys know, we've talked about it a couple times in the past week here. The Fire Knight's one that I've been struggling to get more progression on, because as you guys know, with this boss right here, you have to do multiple hits here in order to get this going. And actually, since we are going to progress this here today anyway, I'm going to go ahead and use some energy here. Hold up, click the link down in the description right now to get your free annex as well as 1 epic hero as you level up. All you have to do is log out of your Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link down in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid, complete the tutorial, and go to your inbox to claim your first champion. Here we go. You'll find annex right here, as well as Mausoleum Mage as soon as you hit level 15. This is an amazing account start in Raid, so make sure you guys click the link and follow the steps. The fact that there's the multiple layer shield you need to take off is tricky to do, especially when you have heroes like Alice, like Gale, that only have like single hits. So what I want to do is I want to get our hero ready to go, just because he was like the first champion I ever used when I played Raid. Yes, we might have better options on our account, but I'm a bit nostalgic. I like building it, and on top of that, I kind of need to build up some orcs for progression and stuff. So what we're gonna do is first go to the tavern. I've already got him up to 5-star level 50. I already did that whole grind, everything like that. We can't rank him up to 6-star, and I don't know if we're going to just yet. And the best part is we have a ridiculous amount of rare tomes just sitting here anyway. So I was like, why not take a hero, completely max out their skills, and see what it can do. So you can see here now, all of these skills are completely maxed out. We're also getting a ton of points for this too. Tons of extra damage on that one. We do hit Ascended 3-star today as well, so it's going to attack all enemies and place an extra 15% chance of inflicting a critical hit on it, which is awesome, increasing damage as well. And then the last one here, really good, getting those debuffs on there and hitting 4 times at random. I almost wish this one had like minus turns on it, like minus turn cooldown. None of it's do, but I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh wait, hold on, now that I got him up to 5-star, I can't max it out, I don't think. Well, we need 5 more of these. Oh no, that's not gonna happen. That's actually not gonna happen. We have to send him to 4-star. We're not gonna get him all the way to the 5-star. The important part is getting him to 3-star though, in order to upgrade the second skill right here. So yeah, we got him at a pretty good spot right now. The problem is we need to get some gear on him, and I think because we are still in the early game, we're gonna go with another lifesteal set. Now, the setup on this hero feel like is going to be prioritized more for campaign, and of course this boss. Lifesteal is gonna be important because we kind of want all offensive heroes that hit multiple times and everything. So let's see what we got for our items here. We do of course want attack and crit rate. Honestly, this probably looks like the best option right here. I'm only gonna go to level 8 on this stuff though, because resources are a little tight right now. So we're probably gonna go with a 4-piece here. I mean, HP on the helmet is kind of what we want, but like, I want to see what our highest quality pieces are here. For our shield, of course, defense is going to be the way to go. We already have crit damage, and HP. I kind of want to upgrade this one and see what it does. Accuracy, I mean, that's not horrible, and we hit some extra crit damage, which is not bad. Let's see, gloves, we got 1 5-star, but there's no secondary effect. Granted, I do like crit rate on this, I must say, and if I go with a different set, it might be harder to find that. I think crit rate is kind of the play. All right, let's do it again. Let's unlock 2 of these substats, see what we get right here. Speed and defense. Don't know if I necessarily like that stat. I mean, speed's not bad. We'll take it for now. Let's take a look at boots next. Boots, I almost think I'm gonna have to go for speed or attack percentage. Ooh, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. We can upgrade this one. He's gonna go a little slower. What's the stat we get? HP, defense. I don't like that at all. Let's check our chest piece out real quick. So we have attack. That's actually kind of good. Attack, your accuracy on the chest I think is solid, but again, getting crappy secondary rolls is gonna feel really bad. Speed and HP. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm getting really unlucky here. Man, these are really rough pieces of gear we got. So that's a 4-piece there. So it's not the prettiest looking thing so far, but not horrible. And I guess we could probably go with 2-piece offense if we have some decent setups here. Attack, crit damage. You know what? That's actually pretty dang solid. I'll take that helmet right there and we'll equip that. And we do need boots, which boots, we don't have a lot of options here. We do have an attack percentage. Secondary stats are not great. Ew. Attack res, crit rate, attack. I mean, this is already 8%, but this is already at 6 with crit rate. So 8% versus 6%. Getting the extra crit rate and accuracy. Honestly, I feel like this is the better play right here. Just going with these, even though it's the wrong stat on the boot to start, the secondary stats make up for it. And then of course we do have one of these. It's not anything great. We'll do the same thing. Just upgrade to level 8. This is just to get a decent set of kind of gear going for him. We could upgrade it further. I don't want to do too heavily an investment in him right now. And I don't think I want to go for any masteries. Like I could, if you guys don't know, you can completely unlock all of them. They're 800. We obviously don't have that right now, so that's completely out of the realm of possibilities. So let's go back into it. Let's go to dungeons. Let's go over to this Fire Knight. I want to see what progression we can make and also take out some heroes that I'm not as fond of right now. So I think the type of team I want to run, I like this type of team. We have our damage dealers. This is going to be a purely no support type team, but I do like using Farrakhan because he does have that ability that makes all allies except for this champion attack. So it might work. Let's see how this goes. I do want to do this on manual though. I want to make sure I have all my abilities lined up the way I want. If anything, I feel like Sun Wukong is probably the odd man out here of not really being necessary. He does help with this wave right here, and maybe substituting him out is the better play, but let's see how this turns out. So again, we have, of course, the boss with 7 layers. So of course, Kale does kind of nothing here. We get a single hit here, which does nothing. We're going to use the basic attack on her so that we get a couple layers off. And then this is where it really can start ramping up. Granted, I think for the time being, I want to just wait. I want to wait one more turn to do all this. And then once he does this, now what I'm going to try to do is I think I'm going to start going crazy on him. Seeing if we can get some good stuff going, get some big hits off. We're going to go ahead and do this one here where that hits 4 times. And then, yeah, now we have our team making the comeback. Oh, this is going to be perfect timing right here too. A little weak right there, but Farrakhan right here. This is what's going to be really awesome to break through this shield. Everybody hitting so many times. And now what we have is every single one of our champions able to break through. So I absolutely love that. Farrakhan coming in huge for that big advantage right there. I kind of like it, and I want to see how far we go. Now, again, granted, I feel like Sun Wukong, he's kind of the not necessary hero here, and we could go with another hero that does something similar. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. I've decided I want to build 2 of this champion right now. Even though we're not getting support off of this, I kind of feel like this is a little broken OP. 4 kills, perfect. Do this right here. Do this again right here, tons of damage, and then we're just gonna, you know, pick some enemies off with our lower power heroes. Do this one to hit both of them. Perfect. We don't take a single point of damage here. Let's get going. Let's see how this actually turns out now. So of course we can't place debuffs just yet. Nothing there, nothing there. Honestly, this might not be the worst thing to do. I think I want to wait till next round though. I'm gonna do this now, and then I'm gonna do, no, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna try to put the burn debuff on, which I did get, which is good. Now of course he gets to go. So I think we're in a good spot this round to really go crazy damage wise on him. Let's see how this turns out. So let's go get a ton of hits in right here. This is going to break through the shield, and then we'll save the other one for next turn. And having both of these lined up with all these extra hits and everything ends up being really good, especially with Gaelic and of course our Alice having those multi hits, lower their turn meter. And then honestly, I think I can save this one more turn because he doesn't have his shields up. We're going to go to just really straight into his health pool without having to worry about anything. And yeah, holy cow, this team this team is working out. Now I don't even honestly think Gaelic is necessary at this point, but I like it. I like this champion. This champion again was the first one I ever get. It kind of makes me feel bad that I don't have Supreme Gaelic on this squad here, sadly, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see how much further we can make it on this Fire Knight champion now. So basic hits, we'll go basic hit here too. There's getting more and more shield levels, so yeah, I think this is a good time to use the first one right here. Break through, essentially. We're gonna do this too, which is gonna hit multiple times. And then now, yeah, we can get that HP burn buff up. It goes back up to 10 again. We'll have to wait to really, we just need these hits to line up a little bit. And yeah, anybody who has multi-stage hits is going to be amazing against this boss. Get as many hits off as possible here, refresh it, and now everything should line up for a very big hit right here. So yeah, we got the next Farrakhan coming in. Just watch all those levels melt down, and now it's free reign to just go crazy on this boss and do as much damage as we can. Get those HP burn buffs up, go with huge hit right there too. We got to do it again though, and we're starting to lose heroes, so this might not be the best strategy for this one here. Man, maybe having another support hero instead of Gaelic that can continuously heal and everything might be the better play, because now we're going to probably run into issues where we can't quite break the shield every time. It's close. We need to get to his big hit again, and I don't know if that's going to happen now. But we do have this one, which does take a lot of layers off. No, see, we're going to fall, and this is where you start falling apart if you start losing heroes and stuff. We got one more round to potentially do it, but I don't think this is going to do it. We're still making progress. It's just not good enough progress. Yeah, I got 4 layers that left. It goes down to 2, and then that breakthrough, not quite. We do get a hit off, but again, he does get a heal. Oh, we start losing heroes. So yeah, end this battle. That's not going to go we want. Let's try switching something up here. So instead of the second one of you, I think going for maybe a support hero that can mess with turn meter, like Geomancer, might be a good play here. He can also lower the damage that we're taking as well, so that might be something of great benefit to us. Let's try this. Just swap the team around just a little bit and see if it can still work. This damage out, get this damage out, do the oh, no cleanup whatsoever. I'll take that for sure. Okay, so let's see how this goes now. Might as well get the double hit off here. I don't think it's worth going for it the first round here. I think I'm going to let him use his ability, get back up to 10, and now we're going to start doing what we do best. I think we just go with a basic hit here, which feels a little bad. It definitely does. Get a couple hits here. I'm going to go with the big hit there, and then of course, oh, the timing of that's just unfortunate. But this can still work. This can definitely still work for us. Get a couple hits here, and we get to get our whole team to go, which breaks through it. And now this is the round to deal damage, and hopefully we can get our burn up. Maybe we can lower the turn meter a little bit. That was perfect. And then, yeah, so here, right, yeah, fully depletes. Does this work? Yes, that is exactly what we needed. And yeah, there's no buffs on this one, so I guess that's not really necessary. The only weird interaction is going to be that we have multiple HP burns here. But yeah, if we have 2 champions that are completely depleting this bar, holy cow, I like this combo. This combo's working out. Let's see if we can keep going. I'm intrigued to see if we can just push further with this type of team and get a lot of progression here. Now, these waves are going to get tougher and tougher, so you might go into the boss having a little bit of damage taken in the future here. But again, if we can get that Geomancer HP burn on the boss, that essentially just gets a lot of damage that we'll have incoming from the damage reduction we accumulate. So let's see how this works out. Will you go first, Geomancer? Answer is I don't really know. You get to go. Don't think that's the play. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. So I don't want to use it this turn, because if I do steal it, it's barely removing anything. The boss is definitely starting to hit us extremely hard though. So the next time Geomancer gets to go, oh no, we already lost a champion though. Gaelic ending up being a little too squishy in this spot is a little sketchy. So yeah, I mean, we can take that turn meter. Oh, he blocked the debuffs. Oh no. Oh no, this is not gonna go well now. This is not gonna go well. I think at this point it's already a forfeit for us because we lost one of our big hitters here. Oh, I'm gonna end it. I want to try it one more time just to see if we can actually make this work. I feel like this team can work, and I want Gaelic to work so much because he's actually really good for this type of wave. We clear him out. Not quite. Got a couple enemies left here, not that great of damage. So yeah, we are going to take a little bit of damage this time, so it feels a little bad. He gets healed back up to full. It's fine. Maybe I just need to start busting out these cooldowns immediately and just not saving them. Like, I think that might just be the play here. So let's just go in. Let's use that right there. Let's go ahead and use this full ability. Just try to get some damage in. I think that was a waste. Yep, I think that was a waste. I made a oopsie. Really, my biggest complaint right now is my Geomancer. I need just a little bit more speed on this champion, and I would be in such a good spot, like such a good spot, because this is going to be the tricky part. It's definitely going to be the tricky part on our team. Yeah, we can't put any debuffs out. We're going to start taking damage. All right, I'm going to end this battle. Let me go back to my champions here. This has been an ongoing issue that has just been very frustrating. I'm going to keep the immortal set on if I can. Problem is I need boots with speed, and I don't have boots with speed. So that means I do need to go to some sort of other set, and I don't know what I want to go for. We should have a lot of sets that, like, actually, you know, even toxic could be good, but that's a 4-piece. We can't do that. Reflex is a 4-piece. Cruel isn't really what we need. Divine offense, I mean, we get attack. I don't think I want that either. Divine life, but we don't have the pieces. We're just kind of struggling on gear at this moment right now. We just don't have enough gear sets for what we want to do. Accuracy, I guess, could be something good. If we have any speed boots, maybe we could do something like that. Again, no speed boots. We could literally go for speed boots on a speed set. Do we have any? We do have some. We'll just take it for the time being. We'll take it. I don't know why we don't have level 12 on this. Might as well just get the extra substat unlock, some extra attack. Do we need to put something else in here? What is suboptimal? Probably the gloves. Gloves are a little iffy. We don't really need crit damage. Honestly, something like this. I guess we'll go to 12 since that's what we have all the other gear as. Hit HP and attack. You know what? We'll equip this, equip it. Okay, so now we have more speed. That might be a huge difference maker in this battle. So let's go to back dungeons, back over here, and let's see if we can continue to push our stages a little further. So now my hope is that speed right there is enough to push us over the edge and go before the boss, steal all of his turn meter, and then that basically allows us to take his full meter before he gets to do anything on that first round, which means we can just lay in a ton of damage. Then could be good. Again, we probably could have built him offensive again. I know I kind of use him more of a supporter as a damage dealer. I probably should turn him into a damage dealer, but let's see how this turns out. So yeah, his turn meter is so much freaking better. So now what we can do is we can start working on the shield. Now we can take his entire, oh, debuffs blocked. No, that's not what we wanted to see. All right, we'll have to try to get it next round then, because this round is kind of foobar. He's gonna basically go back up to 10 layers of the shield anyway, and now we have to start again from scratch. So let's see if we can get it to work maybe next time it comes around. So this right here doesn't do anything else. So we just have to do regular hits, and then yeah, this round is when, my goodness. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying, the shield. Oh, man. Although, hold on. Do you have to break the shield in order to take the turn meter? Reduce the damage he receives, prevents from receiving debuffs or being affected by other skill effects. Oh, okay. This was like to be a beginner sometimes. You learn on the fly, and hopefully maybe this helps you guys out in the future too. So essentially, we need to get rid of the shield first. We do need to burn everything so that we can steal the turn meter, and then we'll be in a good spot again. Okay, so reading skill tooltips, very, very helpful. So what we really need to do here, we need to do this. We need to go in with multiple hits. We need to go in with, oh no, but now he's too fast compared to our teammates. Oh no, because we actually want to break through that shield. Oh, and we want to do this first. Speed is such an important thing in Raid Shadow Legends. It's crazy when things don't line up the way you want, because now he's too fast. Now he's going before them. And see, if I do this, it's just gonna be debuffs blocked. So I need to speed up both my You know what? This is gonna be a long one, guys, but this is a learning lesson right here. I hope I have enough energy for like 1 or 2 more fights. So here's the big issue. Speed right here. I kind of need speed. I kind of need speed on boots. The problem is I don't have speed on boots. Go with maybe some crit rate. Oh man, we're gonna start suffering. No, we have 1 pair of speed. Okay, I'm just gonna do this for the sake of testing right here, guys. I'm gonna go to this set. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. We're gonna be destroying a lot of our good resources here, which feels really bad. And then we're gonna have to just be stuck with another HP helmet, but this one at least has a decent amount of attack on the rolls, so that's fine. Yes, so now we have a little bit of a bonus here. We have, you know, more crit damage, which is good. And then the most important part, we have some speed. Problem is, he's what? He's 128. He's still faster. My God, changing over to the speed set was probably a big mistake here. Oh man. You can see how finicky this system can be. B. Oh no. I mean, I'm just gonna try something again. Please don't try to emulate this whatsoever. No, I can't do that too. I need to replace gloves somehow. Oh, I even took off. Oh my God. I just realized I took off. This is fool. I'm a fool. Absolute fool, Barry. What are you doing? Oh, this is just going down quickly, guys. Let's equip this. So we're back to having the 4 set. The problem is his speed is still too great for you. And then also you are, oh my gosh. Those aren't speed boots. So you can see there's going to be a lot of stuff we have to do to really tweak orders on certain bosses here. And if you don't have what you need, you got to get